New development today. The Berlin Conference concluded, in which 13 European nations laid claims on African land. The United States was invited, but wasn't interested in colonial rule in Africa.
Britain has inherited all of France's colonies after their victory in the Napoleonic Wars. Some of their conquests include southern Africa, Egypt, Sudan, and parts of Kenya.
Other European countries, such as Belgium, conquered the Congo and instated the Free State of Congo. Portugal occupied Angola, and France had colonies in northern Africa. Now some information on King Leopold. The ruthless exploitation of natives has continued in the Free State of Congo. More than 4 million Africans have died in pursuit of natural resources such as rubber from rubber trees.
The Belgians employed the cruel technique of dismemberment in their colonies, cutting off the limbs of natives who don't meet their quotas, even going as far as to leave dismembered limbs of family members on doorsteps. Now to our reporter in the field.
Thank you. I'm here in the Congo with the famous journalist Henry Morton Stanley.
Happy to be here.
You recently helped King Leopold establish the Congo Free State. How do you feel?
Feels good to bring civilization to the savages of Africa. When we first got here, it was truly shocking. It's amazing how little technology resides in Africa. But as you can see, we've made a lot of progress.
Is this the white man's burden you speak of?
Yes, it is our duty as the superior race to bring civility to the natives of this country.
As we can see, the idea of social Darwinism has taken hold in colonial European states. Now back to the studio.
New development in East Africa. The nation of Ethiopia has emerged after repelling the Italians in the Italo-Ethiopian War.
For those of you who aren't informed, after Menelik II united Ethiopia, he signed the Treaty of Wakale with Italy, which gave Italy control of the northeastern part of Ethiopia in return for Italy's recognition of Menelik's rule.
Conflict arose when Italians exploited a loophole in the treaty and attacked Ethiopia, believing they could win with superior military technology. However, Ethiopia had been industrializing with the help of European allies like Russia.
The conflict came to an end after the Battle of Adwa, where Ethiopian forces crushed Italian forces, forcing Italy to retreat from the region entirely.
I'm here with King Menelik II of Ethiopia. What were the strategies you used to defeat Italy?
I was able to unite several different tribes to fight off the Italians and use my diplomatic relationship with Britain and France to rapidly industrialize my nation.
A third of the Ethiopian population perished from the Great Famine. How did you rebuild your nation?
I modernized my country, instating a national currency, railroads, banks, roads, and electricity.
How were you able to unite all of Ethiopia?
I was able to successfully unify tribes in the region by convincing them of the threat of the Italians. The national currency also helped create a national identity, which helped progress the psychological component of establishing a nation.
Back to the newsroom.
In other news, a group of American planters under Sanford Ballard Dole overthrew Queen Liliuokalani and established Dole as the president of Hawaii. Dole submitted the Treaty of Annexation to the U.S. Senate, even though Hawaiians did not want it. This is causing an outrage in Hawaii as natives feel their land has been stolen from them. Do you want a cheap and easy way to gain wealth? Well, you're in luck. Come on down to Africa. They have great and plentiful natural resources to fuel your industrial urges. They have plentiful rubber trees, and they have silver and gold trees as well. So come on down to Africa and become a wealthy man.